Hi everybody, it's been way too long and we've only got so much time, so how about we kick this shit back into gear?
Hi,
Who
Dr. Nick.
wants to give who wants to give a quick recap?
Rocky, it's been 4 months.
Yeah, I
It's
will.
been 10 weeks.
It's been 84 years.
It's been 7 years.
Um. So, oh yeah, we had drama last time on Dragon Ball Z. We left the cave, and Kimo was like, "Hey, Max, what the fuck is up with your plans? I'm trying to kill all the spirits or something?" With zero context for everybody else, and Max was not happy, and Kimo was also not happy, and so that was awkward a little bit. And Kimo was passive aggressive and just walked away instead of trying to actually address and solve the problems. But then we went on and we were on like a cliff and we found this like altar and the shrine and there was some fire around like a weapon and Kimo was like, hey, wait a minute, I've seen this kind of shit before within my order of like masters leaving behind like stuff, including weapons that are on fire. And so as we went over to go check it out, there was some bird people, and they were not happy about us being there. And they said it was their master that left that sword in the fire and shit there as like a test or something. And ended up being that Tandor just went ahead and grabbed it and got themselves a fancy shifting weapon type situation. And one of the birds was talking shit to me. I was like, dude, you're a fucking nerd. Your master like left you and like kind of treated you badly. And I told him, Kimo told him to go back to his old monastery. Like, yo, go find yourself some enlightenment. And then Max jumped off the mountain.
So did Rowan.
I
think. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, also, I'm just gonna read this. I'm gonna read this verbatim. Tandor pulls Max aside, asking for the truth about his plans. Blah 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 blah. Then Max hugged Tandor in all caps.
That did happen.
And then we reached Rayuna, which is the home of the Centaurs. And we met back up with Skipper, who we definitely didn't forget about. That is also in all caps in my notes. But he was already there, so that's good. And Max and Ikar went off to go get drunk. Kimo was just kind of looking around and found a hair braid that reminded him of someone, and he bought it, and that's what you missed from Dragon Ball Z. And Max gets the hero point.
Okay. Alright, well thank y'all. I don't think there was really anything else which needed to be addressed at Rayuna still. I think the only thing that was a small moment where Skipper had taken Max aside to get some opinions on a new configuration for the cart. Now, would Max have decided, with zero context to Riley here, comfortably 4 or comfortably 5?
5.
5, okay.
Because 5 is bigger than 4.
All
Hang
right.
on, I gotta do the math on that.
Well, let me button so. With new supplies packed and a new configuration set up, the wagon is ready to go once more on a trek through the winter snow. With some discussion with Max, Skipper has been able to turn the wagon, which was just a carriage before, into a now mobile inn that can comfortably sleep 5, albeit some of its amenities had been removed, but there is a small little sitting area, bench, tables, a little bit of light, and the sleeping loft, which can comfortably sleep 5.
Oh, shit.
Wow, this is cool.
There's 5 of
Oh.
us.
Though the direction to your destination may mean a short stop before things get a little tougher. Are there any conversations you'd like to have before continuing on?
Chemo is still very much not making conversation with people.
Awkward.
You know, I think this is the longest that he's ever been not talking.
Are we all in this inside this thing, or is Maxwell's just talking to everybody?
I'm talking to everyone. Look, he can listen to us.
There is space up front as well to sit alongside Skipper if folks do not want to be in the carriage.
Oh, for sure, I'm in the comfy carriage.
Ditto. It's fucking cold.
Yeah, I'm not an Arctic fox.
Truly revolutionary thought from you there, Rowan. The cold is cold.
Oh yeah, no, it's very cold. Cold is very, very cold.
Yep.
Just so you guys know. I mean, don't know if you know.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have figured that one out.
Just looks awkwardly over at Chemo. Then back to Max.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not speaking either. He's
Anything
usually
from
got
the
so
other-
much to say.
Anything from Tandor or Ikar?
No, I'm just enjoying the awkwardness.
Tandor kind of like gently shoulder bumps Chemo and hands him a little snack.
What kind of snack?
Probably some kind of jerky.
Did you make this?
Yeah, of course I did.
Is it a sweet jerky? Is it a salty jerky?
Tandor just rips off a piece because they can't remember, and he eats it. Rocky, which one would it be? me out.
Roll me a d10 or a d5, whichever.
Oh my god, what is happening here? Why can't I see chat? There we go. I'm struggling. There we go. Ah!
It is a sweet jerky.
It is a sweet jerky. Very delicious. Why did I sound like Jester if she was Trump?
I have the best god.
I
Oh
have the
my
best
God.
god.
That's
The
delicious. Thank you.
traveler. I call him Little Green Guy.
It's delicious. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And just kind of stays sitting next to Chemo, also not really talking.
All right.
It's
awkward
cold in here too. Max, it's
Awkward.
really cold.
Is that, are you talking metaphorically because people are being all frigid? Or are you talking like actually you're cold?
No, metaphorically.
Okay, well I had to be sure.
Okay.
That's, S-U-R-E, not S-H-O-R-E.
While there is not much to offer aside from an easy, simple tavern and a quaint inn for those traveling through, this village called Frostar gives a gentle sense of ease, a place to rest usually found at home. Take some time to recover and plan ahead as the compass points toward the snow-capped mountains beyond.
Yay, more cold.
Look, I think people should appreciate the cold here, considering not too long ago we were inside a volcano.
Yeah, I'd go
It
back to that
wasn't that long
volcano.
ago, though.
Ron's just gonna stand there in the cold like Jon Snow, brooding.
Don't want it.
I know nothing. Do we know where this compass is taking us? I have somewhat of an idea.
To the park.
To the park?
That's where my compass is pointing. Let's go.
Went right toward the park.
Oh, the bar. Yeah, would be a good way to warm up. Why don't we all go and get us a drink and wind down? Because I'm sure that we're going directly towards something dangerous and fun. Yeah, totally fun. Yes.
Well, if fun's the correct word there.
Yeah, no, I know. So we should have fun today?
Oh yeah, always.
Sure.
Okay. I'll buy a round
He
for everybody.
speaks.
Shh. No sudden movements, Max.
That's like all I do.
It's true. He skitters.
He does, doesn't he?
I jump easy.
Off to bars to unwind a little. Seeking what comforts that may.
Skipper, you joining us?
Yes, I will just, a little bit of rhyme in the wheels. I'll be in Charlotte.
Alright, but I'll be drinking yours if you're not quick enough.
Well noted. Any other things to bring up? Or shall we move on to the next day?
During the evening at the bar, is there any like performance or like any music or anything, or is this just like
It's very simple and quaint, you know, probably like an older musician plucking away at some strings on the small little raised platform in the corner.
Chemo would have been near the little raised platform, just like listening the night.
Mhm.
Yep.
My cats love to mess with all my wires. I don't know if something broke.
I'm not able to answer that question for you.
Yeah, I can't answer it either. I'm very distracted right now.
I would
being
just be
attacked by a
mean,
goblin.
So we shall move on as get into points. Step by step, stone by stone, crossing through the mountains is an arduous journey. What protection it does bring from the snow is replaced by the rougher and unkempt nature of the scant few paths through them. And now, another stopper as a collapse probably fresh from a few days ago, given how much snow is already on the rocks, blocks your path. What will you do with this obstacle?
I don't suppose your upgrades to the wagon include, like, a forklift or something, do they, Skipper?
They sort of dig around and they hold out just like a little fork, just like fork.
Not that kind of fork.
What's blocking the way exactly?
Rocks.
These big ass rocks.
Rocks.
Use your eyes, Rowan. Jeez.
Listen, that wasn't Rowan asking. That
Can't
was
you
me.
see the rocks? They're
Can
right
you see
there.
them, Rowan?
Rowan's looking at the rocks like, what the? Yes. What are you yelling at me for?
Like, I know, you've always got your hood on over your bloody eyes, but...
Why are you yelling at me, Max?
Big rock.
I was standing here
in the
quiet.
road.
You guys are fucking mental.
Yeah.
Okay, rock. Okay. How big is the rock in front of us?
Yeah, how wide is the rock?
Let's see, we're looking at maybe... It's about 13 feet tall of rock, probably about 20 or 30 feet, 30-ish feet across of rock and rubble.
Okay, so not. I thought you meant there was one rock that large. We're
No,
talking
no.
about.
Collapse. Multiple, yes.
Look, I can deal with this, but I can guarantee that anything that I do is gonna make the situation around it worse.
You're not talking about explosives, are you?
No, Rowan, the one person who's commonly noted with explosives isn't thinking about explosives.
I'm not gonna lie. I think explosives is the answer.
And that's what I was gonna say too.
But you're
For
not
once.
worried that it's gonna dislodge more rock?
Oh, for sure now.
Hmm.
Now that you mention it.
No, it's wild. You wouldn't have thought that rocks that collapse naturally would be further dislodged by more violent shaking.
All right. I stand up and I head up to the front and get a look around, and I start gesturing with my hands, kind of building something up.
Oh,
This dude literally has
And-
moving rocks the ability. What the fuck?
Move rocks the spell, yes.
the hell?
And I bring up these blocks, and I kind of wedge them off the road. It might take a few sustains.
Yeah, that would do it.
Genuinely took the exact spell we needed. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think he took this spell for a complete other reason, because technically, that's enough for everyone to stand on a rock and levitate upwards like an elevator.
But then we won't get our skipper across. We gotta
That's
get
very
his-
true. That's quite true.
Fucking, bro, just Legoed.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, he looks so cool.
Yeah, no, he just literally ran up to the rock pile, just made the Lego brick sound, and built some other like little pyramid structure off to the side, and boom, golden brick.
bro,
Wow.
just fucking. Did you coin pusher it, or did you like build up over it?
What would this look like?
Because I was thinking you
it's-
coin pushered.
It's like but they're all in a wedge shape, so it's like a sideways pyramid, if you will. Just flat to the ground, straight out the ground, and then a good shove, and then a break at the middle. So they're just plowed out to the side at this point.
Oh, you cow pushered, not coin pushered.
Yeah.
So, So did they
Sick.
just appear out of nowhere, or like come out of the ground, or what? What?
They come out of the ground.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Well, no
They're
explosives.
still there. You want to climb on them?
No
Right up
explosives.
Billy Jungle Jump.
Neat.
You can blow them up if you want
No,
Try.
let's get over it first.
them.
And at a good, safe distance.
For novel use of the spell.
Nice.
1 hero point for
Nice-
Ikar.
Nice beaming.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Especially if
Nice.
that was unplanned. Fantastic.
Yeah, no, I had no idea.
So cool.
Right. Once through the mountain pass and onto the tundra beyond, a simple village lies split by the river. Mulwida gives comfort to those coming in from the cold, where it is always present, though it is quite the stark contrast showing when there are deserts to cross further beyond to the south. Rest any aching bones, warm any chilly digits, and soothe the soul with soups and actual beds. Are there any conversations you'll be making before heading northward?
What's this place called?
Mulwida. Mulwida.
Oh, I thought you said Moeta, and I was like, damn, I do need some Moeta.
I think Kimo would take Max aside from everybody else. Would Max?
Are we
Max
gonna be
go?
discussing the complicated architecture of the bridge, or are you gonna apologize for being a tool? I need to know, how we're going into this.
Neither.
Right.
I have nothing to apologize for. You're keeping secrets in terms of plans, both about our overall objective that this group is pursuing, but also potentially your plans for the rest of the world. I don't feel bad about bringing that to light.
No, you should totally feel bad. You managed to, misread the situation entirely. And then broadcast that to people instead of doing what you're doing now, which is coming to me directly. I gotta say, in terms of tact, you managed to, choose the worst possible option.
Is that from experience of all of the times that you have chosen the absolute worst way of addressing things?
Yes. I don't know if this is some gotcha from you here. You've just picked the terrible, terrible choice.
I would not have had to do that had you ever thought about talking to us about your plans in the first place.
I thought about it, and then I fought against it.
Why?
Because some plans work a lot better when other people don't know about them.
Why?
I mean, that's pretty, an open statement.
Why in this case? Did you think that we wouldn't have your back?
Yes.
And that didn't ever give you pause that maybe it's a bad plan then?
No.
So you're just that
Actually,
much smarter
I'm
than everybody
gonna
else.
take that back, actually. I did have pause, and then I was told directly that what I was planning was a good idea.
And you're just that much smarter than the rest of the world that you get to make these decisions. You get to play God?
I wouldn't say I'm smarter.
Then what are you?
I'm just a kobold.
Correct. You are a kobold. You are a creature with a shorter lifespan than a lot of other creatures in this world, and with a much shorter lifespan than the spirits of this world. You will not live long enough, through success or failure, to have to deal with the repercussions of what it is that you are thinking of doing. Which is why it is ridiculously irresponsible to think that you could make these kinds of decisions on your own.
I'm not doing it on my own. Or did you miss the point where I have been told explicitly by the spirits of this land who've lived longer than you, for fuck's sake, that what I'm doing is not only a good idea, but is one of the best ideas.
We have different evaluations of the conversations that you've had then. And more importantly, you've been told by maybe a spirit or two.
Oh,
you
so
can find,
still
you
something
can
that's
find
more important than you then.
a spirit, two spirits may be more important than me by myself.
Well, I'm pretty sure
They
a lot
also-
of things are more important than you.
Sure, absolutely. But they also don't speak for everybody. The thing causing all of this is also more or less a spirit. If he gives you his blessing, does that mean whatever it is a good idea? Does that mean then what he's currently doing is a good idea because it's a spirit? He's more important than chemo. Is that your litmus test?
I wouldn't say that's my litmus test.
Then what is?
I'm just trying to meet whatever goals you're trying to set here. You'll say I'm not important, they say I am. You'll say it's because of age. I bring that up.
I want to be very clear about something, Max. Never once did I say that you are not important.
Kind of sounds like you said that.
Then I believe that is what they would call a projection. I never said that, Max. You are important. Everybody is important. Every life matters. And you are jeopardizing potentially because you are dealing with forces that you do not understand. You are dealing with forces I don't understand. You are dealing with forces that may not even understand themselves. And you are making
I think I have
decisions
a
for all
pretty
of
good
us.
idea on what these forces have in store.
I do hope that at some point you learn humility.
I hope at some point you learn when to shut the fuck up.
A couple hundred years in, I haven't quite yet, but I gotta tell you,
Clearly.
if there's a sin between the two of us that I would rather have, it is rather talking more than refusing to engage with anybody else who might have a problem with the decisions that you are making for their lives. I'm not saying you shouldn't necessarily do what you do, what you're planning on doing. What I am saying is that I do not think that you, Maximus, should be the one making singular decisions for this world and the next without a lot more input than you currently are. And I also don't think that you should be coming up with these plans and leaving out your closest allies and leaving us in the dark.
Why not?
Because what if you're right and you fail at it?
If I'm destined to fail, I'm destined to fail. If I'm destined to succeed, I'm destined to succeed. If I decide, fuck fate, I'm gonna make my own luck, then that's what's gonna happen.
And this is what my concern is. Because what you just described is caring more about personal glory and being the one to solve the problem than making sure that the problem is solved.
Oh, I want the problem to be solved. I just don't want to screw up like you to have any involvement in it.
I have made mistakes in my life. Being involved in this quest so far has not been one of them.
Look, the moment you want to talk while, having a measured head, we can talk. Clearly, you are in some other state of mind. And hell, you know what? Next time I talk to one of these spirits, you can be there.
I usually am.
Yeah, I fucking told. Because you can't keep your fucking nose out of things.
What can I say? As foxes, we have good noses.
And yet you can't smell your own bullshit.
I'm a fox. I'm not a bull.
You run along now so we can have a nice conversation later. Otherwise, this might turn out a lot uglier than you intended.
I truly hope that along with humility, you understand that there's more than violence to solving problems.
I think you missed the bit where I've solved a lot of our problems without violence.
You didn't solve this one without at least threatening it.
Oh, I'll threaten you again, I'm sure.
Maybe next time would be one that I'm afraid of, and Chemo walks off.
Whew.
So, gang, I don't know what all of that was about, but it looks like he's walking the other way. Should we follow him?
Oh, sorry. To be clear, I would have walked towards the rest of them.
Hey, gang.
Would any of us need to percept either one of y'all's mood or facial expressions after that conversation?
No, they're blatant.
I would say they're blatant.
Also, that sounded like a bit like a shouting match a little bit. Like not yelling or screaming at each other, but I wonder if anybody would have heard you all.
Maximus
would
was
not
not trying
have-
to be quiet.
Okay. So we heard it.
Chemo was never raised his voice.
Okay.
So, depending on how far away you are, whatever that is, like, I don't think Chemo would have been trying to hide anything. But he never raised his voice.
But Max was making it obvious, you said? Right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you heard him.
Rowan's doing a big concern.
Mm-mm-mm.
What is the plan now, gang?
Yeah, we keep moving forward. We find the thing, prove ourselves worthy to the thing, and move on.
That's simple, huh?
Ah,
Yeah, it's been that simple so far.
been that simple so far. Barren of any other life, this set of the tundra is nothing but a waste of ice and snow. At least to those who are not used to such a place. Though for now, it is where you're having to make your stay as you continue on. A place where 2 of your party have been to before, though only one has come by this road. Does anyone want to speak up or ask anything before you continue to your destination?
Chemo's gone back to being quiet.
I know it hasn't been cold for that long, but I'm getting really sick of the cold.
Yeah.
I like it. But it is cold.
I'm a desert kobold. I'm not
Aren't
built
you
for
just
this.
saying that we should appreciate the cold because we were in the volcano?
Yeah, that was
Man.
short lived.
Make up your mind.
That was when it was regular cold. This is really cold.
It
This
was
is
really
advanced
cold
cold.
before.
I'm happy with regular cold. Regular cold was when we were seeing Rowan's deadbeat dad.
Oh, come on.
I mean, no, it was cold then. But I'm also calling your dad a deadbeat because he is.
Fair enough.
But that was cold. This is really cold.
Is Chemo just sitting there? Just staring off into space, or what's happening?
I feel like Chemo's like looking out the back of the wagon inn or whatever.
The wagon.
And
The wag.
the wagon and writing in his journal. He's clearly like paying attention to what everything is being said, but just isn't participating.
Yo, I know I told him to shut up, but I didn't expect it to be this effective.
Okay, Max. Go get busy on something. Or go build a bomb. Rowan's gonna go to the back.
You hear that,
sit with
Iko?
Chemo.
She said, "Get busy."
Let's
Oh
go.
my god. Rowan's gonna go sit next to Chemo. So, this is the road to Keeling? Or...
This is the road to Keelik.
Okay.
You got here by boat last time.
But Rowan would have a general idea of where they're going.
Mm.
Okay. How are you doing, Chemo? You've been
All right.
really quiet.
I'm fine. I'm worried.
From what I gathered, sounds like there might be a reason to worry. On top of the other worry that we have about this whole situation. Hmm.
Rowan, you pass pretty much entirely as human, right?
Right.
Have you ever felt condescending to normal humans that live a normal lifespan?
Have I felt condescending?
Or have you looked down
I don't.
on them?
No. I don't think that I do. I might come off that way without thinking about it, but. Why?
Do you ever think you would maybe be right to be feeling that way?
I guess it depends.
I mean, you're right, it does depend, but that is just not a satisfying answer. I worry that we're acting recklessly. And I worry that many of our friends, even if we're successful, won't be around to deal with the consequences.
Oh. Sorry, Blake's in the back. Listen, I've been around for a while now, and I feel like I can be reckless in my age. Younger people, I suppose, can be reckless. Max seems quite reckless. But I think it is about intention. I think that he has good intentions.
I don't doubt that. No matter how prickly his outer shell may be, I've never once doubted that.
More prickly than me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
But good intention doesn't really mean a whole lot when the end result is bad. It is not very much of a comfort.
No, it's not, is it? What should we do? Leave him to decide when is right for him to come out and tell us what he's planning, or make him more angry and off-putting because we're pushing and poking him for the answers?
He has made it clear that my reactions so far have only made it worse. And he is clearly right about that. So I don't know. I know that regardless of what he does, I'll be there to support him. Same as I would for the rest of you. Same as I have for you. But what I know of his plan, I'm not convinced.
And he doesn't feel that it's important to convince you or any of us?
I don't think he gives a shit what anybody else on this rock thinks. And that's part of what scares me.
So, what do we do? I know we keep going. What do we do?
Keep going.
Keep on going. But we'll keep on going after we have ourselves a little break.
Yeah.
So
Beat Blake
take
up.
5. Take 5. Get water. Get snack. Pee. Slap to the face, whichever you need. Ain't too far from the last.
Can I do all of them?
Yes. Your choice to do it at the same time or not.
Riley, I love you.
Scene.
I genuinely always feel so bad when we have actual inter-party conflict. I don't like it.
I love it.
Now, Kith.
It's literally the thing I love the most is being the reason there's conflict.
I think that's maybe the part of it is like, I was actually thinking about this the other day of like roleplay that I haven't played a little shit before, and I realize I really want to play a little shit at some point, because that at least would be fun.
It's all about both being right and wrong at the same time. Right
Being
enough
right
that
for
you...
right
like,
for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, you can, like, you have to have a point. You can't just be an asshole for the sake of being an asshole, but you've got to be an asshole. Like, you've got to understand that, like, that they got to Z, but their way of getting to Z is somehow they've managed to get it from 2 rather than from A.
No, 100%. I like, again, what I know of your plan, I'm like, yeah, no, I get it. I know exactly why Magmax is doing that.
Oh shit, I forgot to pause the recording. Oh well.
A little snippet you can remove.
Travis is fine with it, but Chemo does not like what's happening.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Travis is, in fact, very encouraging of killing gods.
Dismantle all power structure.
Gotta love that this yeah, no, it's not even the B plot, it's technically the A plot. The A plot is directly setting up for season 3 things. Or is it a B plot? No, it is technically the B plot, because you're just trying to get things empowered for the most part. This is just like a little side bit extra that's very closely related to the A.
Yeah. And it means good things in the future. But also the past? Whoa!
We do love a good close proximity to the A.
Oh yeah. I'm all about the close proximity to A's.
I am looking forward to harming Travis with backstory and lack thereof.
Oh my goodness.
I look forward to harming Travis by calling him a meanie bobini.
Oh.
Gonna call him a poop nose.
you think that
Gone
harmed
too far.
chemo, you would be incorrect. I genuinely was really thinking about like the morals and ethics of a world that has mixed, like drastic differences in lifespans like that.
Ageism.
Like how that would affect society.
Mm.
Oh, I've said it before. It's in character even. The reason that they move so fast, like kobolds and goblins, is because they don't live as long.
Yeah, but like genuinely, like we've seen elves be stuck up in fantasy. Like that's not new. But like that's also just because they're elves. But like when you have people like even again like Rowan, who by all accounts is human, but has an absurd lifespan, how does she interact with other humans?
She broods at them.
I mean, yeah, that's what Rowan does, but I don't think that has anything to do with the lifespan. Okay, we're back.
I disagree. All the high lifespan people have been brooding.
I haven't been
I've seen
brooding.
Fantasy High. I know that's
Okay,
true.
suck up. There we go. Also, by the way, I got the Mighty Nine references because I started watching that.
Yes.
That's that season, and I'm terrified because I'm realizing I have 400 fucking episodes to get through. Okay, now I'll be back.
I'm gonna call him an extra poop nose when he's back.
Oh my God, Riley, you're
fuck,
going too
dude?
far.
Bro, you can't just call people that.
Oh, I can. You ready?
Bro, you can't.
Beans?
Don't.
It means
Riley, stop. You're gonna get in trouble.
you're a doo-doo brain.
What the fuck? Can't believe you would say that to
Whoa.
me. The
Adrian,
day of my daughter's quinceanera.
Don't do it.
you're a smelly head.
Oh!
My pee-pees. I'm telling.
Bro, GM, you're just gonna put up with this?
Rocky,
Hit
You
me.
ain't even.
you're the best. I love you.
What the hell?
Wow. Wow.
Clear favoritism here.
Look, man, bribery
Obviamente,
works.
dude.
Nobody likes kiss ass.
There is a lot of ass to kiss, to be honest.
Good old A proximity.
Damn right.
We already get to poke and shake Max now
Hey,
and then.
yo, you can't just say poke right after talking about the A proximity. Bruh. On God's internet? Jesus Christ.
I feel like the term poking the kobold is very much a euphemism.
What were you doing? Ah, me and the old lady, we were poking the kobold, if you know what I mean.
Takes a whole new meaning to draining the lizard.
Yeah, I'm not cutting this
Icar's
out.
pretty good at that.
I'm leaving the intermission.
Oh, of course.
Too much work.
One second, I will be back in a second.
I'm just gonna do that thing where, like, sometimes you think I'm here and I'm not, and then other times you think I'm not here and I am.
It's a coin flip, really.
See, I left it long enough then that you didn't know. I could have just
I was-
up and left at that point.
I was finding the
Always
point to
assume
flip.
the Max is loaded.
Oh my God, moss lax. Moss lax.
Moslax. Aren't they doing like another Pikachu variant too?
I'm not sure. I just saw this on Facebook. I haven't really been keeping up with anything Pokemon related. But moss lax.
Yeah, Pokopia. That's the one where you're playing as a fucking Ditto. I think.
I'll be right back.
Get back.
Welcome back. We are now waiting for somebody else to be back now that you're back.
God damn it.
It's a
Well,
chain.
if Adri's not back, then I will be right back.
Thankfully, not that many scenes, and I hope. No, I'm probably the only one who's going to get the reference coming up. Oh, Travis, randomly, I do not have access to your lore doc any longer for some reason.
What'd you do?
I did nothing.
I have it open. Yeah, it's just like private only to me for some reason.
Yeah.
Let me look. Okay, you want to try again?
Sec. I just want to make sure I have a access denied.
What the fuck? Let me get a link.
Probably needs a new link.
Yeah. On its way.
Okay, I'm back.
I know you're back.
Back.
Well, that was me.
I'm back.
All
Are we
right,
all back?
everybody back. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
This here. And moving on to the next bits. Where is it? This. As you make your way in towards Kilig, home of the Kitsune, you are greeted first with the grand sights of their castles and pavilions. The structures which push towards the sky and garner elegance with its architecture. A place where there is curious magic to be had among the people, hidden between what forms they take or choose to don upon themselves. How many Vulpinal folk are among the populace is hard to say, as not all sport their snouts and tails for all to see. It is at this point that the compass goes dark, and there is still plenty of light in the day. I'm sure there are many places to see or be shown around if there is a willing guide.
Rowan's just gonna kind of softly say to, or ask Humo, how long has it been since you've been back here?
How long was it since we last met?
Really? That was your last
Yeah.
time here?
I left shortly after you did.
And because Rowan doesn't know either way, well, isn't this your home?
Not really.
Is there nobody here that would expect you?
In town, maybe. If they needed to come in for resupplies from the monastery. But nobody I'd be looking for. Here.
Other monks, but not family.
my people don't operate like your families do. And there's not really anybody waiting for me here.
Rowan's broody face goes from broody to like sad.
Is it obviously sad?
Yes.
I'm not sad about it.
Well. It's nice to be back at such a, place that, well, where I met you, It's nice. But also sad that there's no family here. We should show everybody around.
Sure.
Alright, show it around, you say.
But I'm a little concerned that the compass went dark.
Did it? What?
Yeah, that's what Rocky just said.
Who's
It
holding
does.
Who's
It's-
holding the compass?
Who has the compass?
That's my question.
Well, regardless, I would grab it from whomever had it prior, because we're here at an old stomping ground of mine.
I genuinely think the only person who's been said to have had the compass at any point was
Icar.
Icar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Snatch it from him. Yoink.
I guess, yeah. If Icar is holding out, Timo just grabs it and like taps on the thing that's normally lit up and like shakes it like it's an electronics piece of electronics.
It's
Blows
done
on the
this bef-
cartridge.
It's done it
It's-
before. Okay.
It's done this before when you had gone to the when you had needed a new lead.
Oh, okay. Well,
Kimo, I don't suppose there's any extremely large caverns underneath this place. It's kind of been the
Right.
running theme so far.
Rocky, are there extremely large caverns underneath Killing that I know about?
You know, a small cave system, but that's mostly due to the area having sort of extensive underground rivers and hot springs.
Well, I know of a small cave system, but that's mostly due to the area having complex systems of rivers and hot springs.
You're the
But
worst.
I will say, since
Don't
we
say
don't
anymore,
have
they
any
have me at Hot
leads.
Springs.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I was
Hot
going to say, if you
springs
guys are sick of the
episode.
cold, you guys are going to be cold, and
Onsen episode.
it's kind of like the killing thing that you have to do if you're tourists here. And
By the way,
Rowan, I
didn't
don't
do-
think
I
you
didn't
got a
know-
chance.
No. Let's
Last
fucking
time.
go.
Right?
Now,
Too much talk.
Usually you have to already have like a partial stay at the inn. There's usually arrangements made for that. So maybe not quite yet. You can have a look around, but that'll probably be for the next day.
I don't want to say the last time that their hot spring was involved, it was very important, and it got us much further along in our quest. So long as I'm naked for it.
Wait, what? What? Max, what?
It was Max got his like item.
No,
In,
I
hot
know,
spring.
but Rowan doesn't know this. 'Cause it was
He told us that.
It was a rock episode. Did he?
I did
Yeah, I
tell you
think he
that.
told us that.
I'm saying that I believe that based on previous events,
Well,
me being in hot springs naked is very important.
we'll all be naked in the hot springs.
Okay,
What
well,
the hell?
let's go on with some other casual touring then. quiet spaces and places to go, where not much of the hustle and bustle is going on, where one can appreciate nature and the little buildings which were made to keep those wanted to be in that space there. Temples and shrines, small spots of devotion all around and throughout the city, though this one stood out in particular. A place remembered and a story to tell. Chemo. This is where you do remember where you had crossed paths with the one of the Order who had given you that first inspiring inkling and observation of nature that may have wanted you to pursue towards the monastery. If you want to bring that up.
Yeah, would he still be here? Do I think, or would I have to go in?
Not likely. This place seems fairly abandoned, and it has been a very long while since then.
I still think Kimo would tell the group like, hey, this isn't really going to be super interesting, but it's a place I want to go see again. So if you guys want to come, you can. But like,
Okay, let's go.
I am pretty interested in these weirdly high-def open crates at the start of this bridge.
Please don't.
I could mention the combat barricade over the other end, but I thought better of it.
Also, don't. I work with what I'm given here, man.
I'm just gently tapping on the fourth wall.
Is it a gentle tap?
The fish is
Is it?
scared. The fish
Glad
is
to know you're a
scared.
fish,
See the
babe.
kobold. There's always a bigger fish.
so
Anyway.
yeah, I would definitely head in to check it out and see the shape of the place.
Yes. It's kept, but probably it's not been visited in a few days. More than likely because, what are we looking at? Yeah. It usually doesn't get its weekly cleaning until the next day. So, a little bit of dust around the place, but just a general, that sort of low chill from, there's nothing exactly burning in the place to keep it warm, but it keeps itself insulated enough that it's not the biting cold that you're having outside in winter.
Is there any like altar with candles type situation?
There are various little sconces, braziers, and
Like a
little
shrine
candles.
or an
hmm
altar?
Yes, places you can light incense, candles,
Okay. And yeah,
the
I think
various forms of worship.
you would see Kimo use like a little spark of foxfire to light some of the candles
Ah,
near an
yes,
altar.
like those flameless lighters,
Ooh.
just a little
Yeah.
bizzazz between the two.
Ixon's gonna like poof into existence where Chemo's at and help.
Hey, feeling particularly religious, little one.
Uh,
I think after like having lit a couple, Kimo just sits directly on the floor. Like there's seats or something neat. He sits on the floor and just kind of like does that like sitting on the floor, but like your arms stretched out behind you to kind of be able to look out at the sky, just looking around and kind of taking it all in.
mhm. Some things have been updated since, some pieces restored to some brighter colors, others are starting to fade now. You know, the cycle of renewal, coming, going, aging, and the touch ups there. The simple cycle.
What is this place?
This is like a temple of some kind, right?
It's pretty much a temple, a collection of shrines to many different gods.
I mean, it's a general worshiping place. But I met somebody here that put me on a path that I needed to be on.
Nah, they broke your heart, huh?
No.
Oh, usually that's how those stories go. You meet somebody and then they set you on a certain life path. Usually quite just a nice way of saying that you got your heart broken.
Not in this case. This was a friend.
The sitting thing, is that religious or is that just you deciding to do that?
Is everybody
I don't want
standing?
to. I don't want to be disrespectful, but
Arguably, me doing this is probably a little bit disrespectful itself. It is not a religious custom.
Okay, so as long as we're being disrespectful, I see all these little tiny pathetic fires around. Do you want me to light a real fire in here?
Is there like a hearth or something nearby?
There are some sort of spot hearths and braziers which can be lit up.
And Kimo just kind of like lolls his head to the side to look at Ikar. So he's like kind of like eyes are up and down basically, like he's fully sideways, and is like, if you
Just
feel
to be clear,
so-
the expression on my face is not so much asking you if I can or if I can help you with it. I'm going to light a fire. I want you to
no.
point me to where I can do it.
100. Kimo 100% knows that, and just looks at Ikar and goes, "If you feel so moved by the spirit, go for it."
You.
Okay, no direction was pointed, so I just find the nearest suitable spot and just
Mhm.
start lighting shit on fire.
Oh my god. Are there pews?
I put it in the spot, you know, I'm not reckless gonna burn the place down yet.
yeah,
What?
it's the difference between me and you.
It's cold. God damn it.
Now that much I
It'll-
can agree.
It'll take a little while to warm up, given sort of the openness of the space, but you do find sort of some hearths and braziers that would act as a way to sort of get the room a little bit more warmed.
Well, I mean, I think after a few minutes, like Kimo starts to look around as well. I mean, I'm good if you guys are, unless you have any praying to do. Do any of you have any praying to do?
It depends on whether or not Rocky gave me a point in cleric for the big soup talk. I will take that as a no.
I would need to check. Do you have? No, you do not have the religion for the soup talk.
We're
What do you mean I don't have the religion for the? I am the religion. It's my religion.
It's technically cooking lore.
Big soup is my religion.
You can
Big
make a
soup
religion
is-
out of that.
Look, I pray every day. Thank you very much.
Really? To who?
To my gods?
He prays
Tell-
for a
tell us about your gods.
revolution.
I have.
Tell us again!
Before.
I want story time. This is like the perfect place for story time.
No, you have to go back quite a few episodes actually to get to this again.
Someone tell a story. Rowan just plops on the ground to you.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away.
Well, no, we show our appreciation and reverence to the gods of crafting by using and cleaning and keeping in maintenance of our crafts. Even if they're not particularly our crafts, keeping things up to of the code of the standard is the way that we show it. Like these guns, they're not. I didn't make them, but I keep them, tip top pristine because they're good craftsmanship.
Go right
What
ahead.
about you,
Ted.
Ikar? Do you have any gods?
No, we don't need that. What for?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have any.
Yeah, there's no use.
No, they have a lot of use, just to some people.
Yeah, I don't find that for myself. But I'll keep the fire going.
Ron, we're at that point in our friendship where we talk about our religions. Share.
If you want to.
Oh my god, Rowan's dead!
Adrian, I
Well,
hope you're not.
What happened?
But everyone's sharing if they're religious or not.
Everyone's
Oh.
kind of
We're at
staring
that point in
around.
our relationship.
Rose just spaced out. Oh, well, yeah.
Do you fuck with the war?
I wouldn't say that I mean, I viewed Eidolons like Zarzith is godlike when I was a kid, and people like Pandora's friend Tabman. He was godlike to me. He was very religious, but not me.
And then we turn to Tandor.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away,
There was soup.
there was soup, and it was big and chunky and full of protein. And they said, "Don't let the soup go. The soup must be forever." And so we did.
And so we'll continue on.
Amen.
Real
And
quick
also
before we
with you.
before we leave, I
Yes.
want to look around at the various shrines, and is there any of them that I would know is has a domain about food or sustenance of any kind?
Let's see. I believe there would be a goddess of the harvest.
Okay, so as we're leaving, Kimo would walk over and foxfire like an incense or a candle on that, and just say for Tandor, and then head out.
Big soup.
It's the closest they had.
Big soup.
Though usually, at least in that partial practice, that you usually leave some food, usually a bowl of grain.
Then
I
Kimo-
bowl of grain.
I don't. Kimo does not necessarily make a show of doing this in front of everybody else, so I don't know if you would see this, but Kimo would have left a little bit of the jerky Tandor gave them earlier that he didn't eat.
Oh my god. They're so fucking cute, Travis.
Mm-hmm. As you continue to move on and through the markets, getting any last nibbles and bites to eat to refuel on the touring around, there seems to be quite a few eyes passing across your group, a few whispers here and there, and certainly some rumors now beginning to circulate. Whatever shape is taken, there is familiarity to the one who was here some time ago. And there is a tension and intrigue to the air of something which has been left unsaid. Eyes know that tail, that fur, that particular set of robes, for what they mean and what they don't.
And is it obvious that people staring at us or something?
Yeah.
It's
What are
fairly obvious that they're glancing at your group with a particular focus at Chemo.
Kimo just leans over to Rowan. What did you do to piss off all these people last time?
What? I didn't do anything. I kept to myself. You know this.
Yeah, that's true.
What did you do? Because I know nothing about you, Kimo. I'm realizing this. Why you were here when I met you. What did you do?
But when you were here, it wasn't even Kimo. Remember, it was Fifth Alien.
Oh my gosh. That is so right. That thought hits Rowan. Oh, wait. Wait.
Oh my god, Cat, you fucking fat.
Yeah, it hits Rowan like that.
Exactly. Oh, wait. Why are they staring?
You know, last time we had this many eyes on us in a marketplace, the day ended with a tavern on fire.
Where's the tavern?
I was there.
Igar. No.
You were there.
No fires. Not,
You were there.
oh my god.
Don't say no.
Not yet. Okay?
You were
Not
there?
yet.
You
Better,
were
but not ideal.
All of you were there.
Is there anybody nearby in this exact moment that is like potentially like giving a particular stink eye towards me?
There does happen to be a few in terms of the shopkeepers, and some of the, you could say, local hoodlums are kind of riling themselves up to try to approach. But before that is done, there is a very much stand out from around the corner, approaching from behind, with a blade drawn and flipping it around so that the flats will lay against their necks. A very pale fox, adorned in crimson armor and a very particular facial markings. Whispering something quiet to them before moving the blade away, walking past them and walking towards your group.
Rowan gets ready to square up.
Kimo, is this a gun moment or no?
And I see them coming, I'm assuming.
Yes, you do see them coming, and you do recognize them a little, albeit they have since grown a little. They do make a sign in one hand towards you, signing out wood twice in their one hand.
Hey, yo. Wood.
Does that mean something to me?
It's a way someone has addressed you before. Because the sounds which make up your name, Chemo, is wood and wood characters.
Are they signing at Chemo?
Oh my
And
god.
And in return, it does hit back that this is Misui, whose name is two characters of water.
So I'll sign water.
They'll sort of nod and sort of approach. It has been over a century, hasn't it?
If you're counting.
I have been. I have to these days.
Behind his back, like Chemo is step in front of the group, and behind his back, just kind of is like signing, like hands down, like chill. I got this.
Rowan had her fist up. She just lowers it slowly.
Yeah,
Mike
like
still
just,
has a hand on his gun.
I've been grinning the entire time.
Rowan was about to scream, "Scram!"
I mean, in my experience, it's pretty easy to lose track of the years if you choose to not count.
Yes, but you know those long in the tail tend to not forget. Especially when you were quite an exception before you left. Though I'm sure that me and my current guard is a bit stifling. Would you mind? How? Friends of yours? Yes?
Sorry, Rocky, I didn't. Yeah, I think you broke up a little bit. Would I
Yes,
mind what?
yeah, I was like, would you mind? And there's a pause as Misui sort of looks past. It's like, friends of yours?
Yeah.
Well, my father still does run the inn and the springs. I could put in a word to help treat your friends to an easy booking, if it means catching up with you.
Well, that sounds great. Because we were talking about needing to get an inn for a good dip in the springs. That sounds perfect.
Then you know the place. Further up the river, closer to the mountain. The same one that looks a little bit garish in red and gold.
Quite literally couldn't miss it.
Could not miss it. If it weren't covered in snow. I'll see you when I am done. And there'll be give like 2 quick signs of both sort of a glad and a return, and then move on their way.
With their back turned, Chemo just like while turning back to the squad, just signs to himself cold greeting.
So, Chemo, who's your friend?
Hang on, before you even have a chance, Chemo turns out and goes, "Good news, I got us some rooms."
I mean, that's good and all, but who's your friend?
That is Misui. She's one of my kind. Sorry, she? He?
She.
She. That's what I thought. She's one of my kind.
She single?
We don't operate really the same way like that. So you can find out.
What do you mean by that?
It means take a run.
Do you smooch? Do your people smooch?
You have been with me at an inn when I hooked up with somebody before.
Was I?
Yeah,
How
Chemo
many
fucks.
months ago was that?
I mean, yeah. Yes, my kind does. Well, we don't really smooch. We don't have the faces for it. At least not in our box form.
Oh, so you guys get freaky with the transformations.
You?
Yeah. I would.
Well, you know the inn, and let's go to the inn. Eventually, you make your way to the inn, which has a lot to show and say for itself, with all sorts of features and luxuries to cater to guests of all sorts. Here is where you'll be making your stay and arrangements to rooms while the snow falls outside. Eventually, Misui does make herself shown in a bit more casual wear.
Oh, good. I was wondering if you were going to try to go into the springs with that armor, because I do not think that would have been very fun for you.
It would have been quite weighty, no.
Max is visibly disappointed with the lack of armor.
Not to mention, the minerals in the water would just cause all sorts of issues. Be held to clean and rust.
This is why I don't wear any.
Oh. But you take part of an order which prides in that. The persistent river is a bit more lax in that department with its martial training.
When I last seen her, had she joined an order yet?
It was something that sort of, when you had gone to an order yourself, they were going to an order themselves as well.
Okay. Chemo does not correct their either assumption or jab at us not being martially focused.
You know by at least her notation of the tone is by the weaponry and the armor as
Oh, yeah.
that sort of martial. And that was specifically, she didn't even mention the word art after that, so she understands the distinction. In almost a pseudo respect there.
Well, I'm happy to see that you're clearly doing so well for yourself.
It has its moments, but you've got quite a perspective to tell that I would be very interested to hear. I should ask on whom may be bunking with whom, so I can have the room settled right.
Funny, my friend Max is wondering that too.
Well, how many rooms?
How many rooms, gang?
How many rooms, gang?
Ah,
Are folks pairing up? Are folks bunking multiples? Or going individual?
If given the option, Icar would go individual.
Yeah, I guess how much, like, does a single room cost?
If they're offering
It.
to cover it, we'll single rooms.
I don't think they're offering to cover it.
Oh. It seems to be that they. It's like, depending on, it might be easier to comp fewer rooms as opposed to many.
Oh.
And one.
And there's like counting is like.
I think we're
One.
gonna need. We're gonna need at least two, unless Icar, you would like to pay to have your own room.
I don't mind. If it's getting comped, get it comped.
Okay. Assuming that there's 2 beds per room, we just need 2. I don't need a bed.
3.
I think we can get.
Sleep on a bed. Fuck is
And
wrong?
sort of taking a bit of a quick assessment, I think we can get 2 and be able to split between the. And there's a pause. Split between the folk.
That would be incredibly gracious of you.
And she'll go to the front, make talk a little bit, and eventually come back with 3 sashes that are tied to a key each. Sorry, 2 keys, 3 sashes tied to each, and passing a purple sash to Chemo, to Ikar, and Max, and passing a red sash to Rowan, to Tandor, and to Skipper.
I'm just glad someone remembered Skip was there.
Skipper
I was
is
gonna
there.
mention it.
Those can act as passes to the sectioned baths. Just follow the color for the towel and the marking. So I'll see about moving up further towards the hot spring and the stay there for tomorrow.
Incredible.
That
Thank
is
you so much.
mixed, though, at least. So, yes, I will be around tomorrow morning to escort you there.
What time is it now? Like, is it in the evening? Or?
It's probably getting closer to sunset now.
Okay.
The last little bit of light that you're getting off of the snow. And thus, Misui sort of leaves you be to have you all just talk amongst yourselves, split to your rooms, etc.
Pretty nice
Any last?
gig, right?
That's nice.
Cool.
And Kimo
Tandor,
looks
are you
Rowan.
choking?
Yeah, no,
They sound
no,
like
it's
chicken.
great.
What was this? Caw?
It's so great. I love bath. Love it. So excited.
Tandor.
What is a bath but when you get to be in the soup? When you get to be soup.
I don't like being the soup. Yeah.
and-
What is up, Kimo?
Do you not want to get in a bath? You don't have to if you don't want to.
I could. I just. It's just fancy bath. It's weird. Do I have to wear this robe?
You
do
can
you
do
wear
whatever
the
you
robe
want.
in the bath?
You wear the robe to the bath? Generally?
I walk through with my armor. I go to room, I put on the robe I take off the armor.
You usually want to take off the armor, yeah.
All the clothes?
That's what most people do.
Oh, okay.
But it is all about your comfort.
No, I walk to the room with my armor and clothes.
You
I
walk
go
to the room as you are right now.
I go to the room,
Uh-huh.
take it all off. Put
Generally.
on fancy robe to
Yeah.
walk to bath
Yep.
all the way over there.
It's not really-
And then take
but
off
yeah.
the robe.
Yep.
Why not just go to bathhouse? In the bath. Like this, motions to the body. Why fancy robe?
You know how humans,
No.
when they have like a fancy meal and they have like multiple different kinds of forks, when really all you could just use one fork and it'd be fine, right?
What?
You haven't seen this phenomenon?
No.
Yeah, it's a thing humans do. I don't understand it either.
There's actually not that many over near us.
Oh, God, this is so confusing.
Okay,
Help
Tandor, it's okay. I will go with you. We will do this together. We'll do it
I
together.
don't
It's kind of part of, think of it like a ceremony.
big soup.
Yeah, you know how like you don't have to dance to be able to eat soup, right? But when you're doing a big soup celebration, you have your soup and you do the dancing. It's kind of like that.
It's all a dance. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
a
dance. It's a dance. And
Uh,
you don't have to do it if you don't want to.
no. I'm going to dance.
Good, because I
And
think you'll like
Tandor
it.
just walks like super confidently, chin up, just like, yeah.
Okay. All right. Come on, Skipper. Let's go.
Exciting. And a night which had been long coming, darkness finally falls over the windows and streets, where the fireflies have finally been able to take their rest in beds and baths for the evening. Though just what was all that from before? What was in the air and held so close in such mystery? For what purpose has the compass ceased its guidance? As the wind blows down from the mountains, echoes of the past stir, and their answers will be brought forth next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
And that's all I happen to have for y'all after 10 weeks.
I want to be
Yeah.
clear that post bath, Tandor is super, super fluffy. Especially since
There's a
like
little
winter
fuzzball.
coat, super thick winter coat.
Oh yes,
very
the
fluffy.
whole I forget if folks know about the hyena winter gene.
Yeah. So hyenas still have the gene to make themselves really, really, really like, have a winter coat. So that like when they get like long hair and like super puffy and thick. So yeah, and it's been really fucking cold. So Tandor has so much hair
Rowan's
and
cuddling Tandor
There.
for the night.
is now
This.
really clean.
This is about the floof that we're getting with as you see in Incesh banter.
Yeah. But now picture that fur sparkling clean, like frizzy hair right after you get out of a shower. So it is
Like a freshly
sticking
shampooed Highland cow.
sticking straight out, just full on. Like some bits are curly, so like there's like so many cowlicks. The fur is a mess. Tandor looks ridiculous
Mhm.
and is really loving the robe, by the way.
See, and Tandor was not sure of the robe.
Tandor is not sure of a lot of things.
Oh. And
Oh.
you know what? Silk robe.
God, that's
Fancy.
such a funny image. Just a poofy hyena in a silk robe.
Not just a silk robe, a
Amazing.
silk kimono right there.
We need fan art.
Onsen episode is actually planned. I did plan for this.
Yee.
Nice.
Well, thanks for that. That was great.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so Rowan, turns out there is apparently people waiting for.
Oh. Oh, Travis, you left something so open in your backstory that I am exploiting it, and you will understand very soon.
Wow. I'm gonna till next time this recording. Okay.
Till next time, yes.
Oh.